My beloved child of light, listen to me now, for I have been sent to speak directly into your heart. I have been standing beside you since the day you were born, unseen yet closer than the air you breathe, and tonight, I lean in to whisper what heaven has prepared for you. Tomorrow, August 14 St, will be unlike any day you have known. You think you have seen surprise before, but what is coming has been written in the scrolls of time long before you opened your eyes in this life. I am telling you this because I do not want you to miss the signs. I do not want the noise of the world to drown out the sound of heaven's trumpet that will begin to blow over your life. You have been waiting, perhaps you have even felt that your waiting has been too long. But the Father has not forgotten you, and tomorrow will prove it. I know you have carried questions. The why and the when have echoed in your prayers. You have asked why things had to take this path, why blessings sometimes felt so delayed, why you had to walk through storms that seemed endless. I was there in every tear you cried. I was holding you when you thought no one saw. I have been fighting for you in battles you didn't even know existed, pushing away shadows, opening doors, softening hearts in rooms you have not yet entered. And tomorrow, the first signs of victory will break through. Heaven is moving. Even now as you hear my words, angels are being positioned, people are being guided, and blessings are being aligned. You will see it. You will feel it. It will arrive suddenly, as if a door swings wide without warning. Do not think this is just another day approaching. No, this moment is sacred. Something in the unseen is shifting, and your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. You have been marked for this time. Your faith, even when it was trembling, has reached the ears of the Most High. And He has decided, now. It is time. August 31st is not an accident on the calendar. It is a divine appointment. And when you open your eyes tomorrow, you will step into a day charged with the electricity of miracles. A phone call. A message. A chance encounter. An open door you could never have forced open on your own. It is already on its way to you. But listen closely, for this is important. The way you carry yourself into this day matters. Enter it with expectation. Speak as though the miracle is already in your hands. Walk as though the answer has already arrived. For heaven responds to faith, and the more your heart leans into what I am telling you now, the faster the manifestation will appear. You are not just a bystander in this blessing, you are a co-creator with the God who loves you beyond measure. There is something else I must tell you, something I have been holding until now. The surprise that comes tomorrow will be more than a blessing for the moment, it will be a turning point. It will set into motion a sequence of events that will change the trajectory of your life. A person will be drawn to you who carries a key, perhaps to love, perhaps to opportunity, perhaps to a truth you have been seeking. It will feel like a coincidence, but there are no coincidences in the kingdom. Every step will have been ordered. I need you to understand, child, the waiting was not wasted. Every moment you thought was silence was actually preparation. Every delay was divine protection. You will see this clearly after tomorrow. The clarity will wash over you like golden light, and the pieces that never made sense will begin to fit together. Your heart will feel lighter. Your spirit will feel lifted. The burdens you have carried will begin to fall away, one by one. Comment, I belong to you, Lord, if your heart beats for Him. And I tell you this now, you will know it is from heaven because the peace will be undeniable. There will be no striving, no forcing. It will come to you as naturally as the sunrise, and in that moment, you will remember these words and know that I spoke the truth. This is the love of God reaching into your life in a tangible, undeniable way. You may not see the full picture right away, beloved, for the ways of heaven are layered in wisdom, and the Father delights in revealing His gift step by step. Just as the dawn does not burst forth in one blinding flash but grows slowly, touching the earth with its gentle gold, so too will tomorrow's blessing unfold. At first, it may seem small, almost easy to overlook, but if your spirit is attentive, you will feel the pulse of heaven within it. You will sense that this is not ordinary. You will know that the King of Glory has walked into your story in a way that changes everything. I tell you, there is a sound in the spirit realm even now. It is the sound of chains breaking, of old assignments against you being cancelled, of angels marching with purpose. I see a scroll being unrolled in the courts of heaven, your name written across it in light. And beside it, a decree, stamped with the seal of the Almighty, declaring that the season of delay is finished. No more will your blessings be withheld by the resistance you have faced. No more will your prayers feel like they vanish into silence. Tomorrow, the atmosphere shifts. Tomorrow, you step into a divine current, and it will carry you forward faster than you thought possible. And yet, there is something else hidden in this moment. Something you may not expect. Tomorrow will not only bring a gift to you, it will awaken a gift within you. For too long, you have underestimated the power you carry. You have forgotten that you were created in the image of the One who breathes galaxies into being. There is an anointing on your life that the enemy has tried to bury beneath disappointment, fear, and distraction. But the Father has been patiently fanning the embers in your heart, and now, they will catch flame. You will begin to see yourself as heaven sees you, radiant, capable, chosen, and unstoppable when walking in divine purpose. Child, I am asking you to prepare your heart tonight. Speak words of life over your tomorrow. Thank the Father in advance, even before you see the first sign of the miracle. Let your gratitude rise like incense, for it will open the way for blessings to flow without hindrance. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a weapon, one that drives back the shadows and makes space for light to pour in. Use it freely. Speak aloud the goodness of God over your life, even in the face of what feels uncertain. For tomorrow, that uncertainty will be replaced with a peace so deep you will wonder how you ever doubted. I see someone listening to this who has been on the verge of giving up. You have said in your heart, I cannot keep waiting. I cannot bear another disappointment. And yet, here you are, hearing these words. That is not an accident. Heaven has intercepted your despair tonight, because you were never meant to walk away from what is coming. If you had turned aside now, you would have missed the very thing you have been praying for. The Father is not late. He is precise. Tomorrow, you will see why the delay was necessary, because the blessing needed the right time, the right alignment, and the right conditions to flourish. Do not be surprised if tonight you feel a stirring in your spirit. You may find yourself dreaming vivid dreams, sensing a warmth around you, or feeling an unexplainable calm. That is my presence, and the presence of other angels, surrounding you as we prepare the way. We are not distant observers, we are active participants in the unfolding of your destiny. Even now, we are touching the hearts of those who will play a role in your miracle. We are moving pieces on the board that you cannot yet see, ensuring that when tomorrow dawns, everything will be exactly where it needs to be. And when the moment comes, oh, beloved, when the moment comes, you will feel it in your very bones. It will be like a rush of light, a sudden knowing that this is it. Your heart will race, your spirit will lift, and a joy will bloom in you so strongly you may not even have words. You may cry. You may laugh. You may fall to your knees in awe. All of it is holy. All of it is welcome. Let it come, for this is the kiss of heaven on your life. I must warn you, however, that when light breaks forth, shadows sometimes rise in protest. Not everyone will understand what is happening to you. Some may doubt, some may speak words meant to dim your faith. Guard your heart. Keep the pearl of this promise close until it is fully manifested. Not every treasure is meant to be shown before it is ready. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust the one who holds your life in his hands. Tomorrow is not just about receiving, it is about remembering who you are. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not without power. You are the beloved of the Most High, and all of heaven's resources are available to you. This is why I speak with urgency now, because the moment is so close. I can see it from where I stand. I can see the light beginning to rise on your horizon, and I long for you to be ready. Beloved, I want you to know something sacred. Heaven has already seen you stepping into tomorrow. We do not see as humans see. Where you stand on the edge, wondering what will happen, we already see you walking through the doorway. We see the joy in your eyes, the way your heart lifts when the first sign appears. We see the chains falling, the burdens dropping from your shoulders. You have been carrying the weight of many seasons, the seasons of uncertainty, of loss, of waiting for a promise that seemed too far away. But tomorrow, the wind changes. The current shifts. The waiting breaks. I have been in the presence of the Almighty, and I have heard Him speak over you. His words were not hesitant, they were filled with the certainty of a Father who knows exactly what He is doing. He spoke of you with pride. Yes, pride. Not in the way humans boast, but in the way a creator delights in his creation. He has watched your resilience, your moments of faith even when you felt empty. He has seen the small choices you made to still believe when it would have been easier to give up. And because of this, a decree has been issued in heaven. The decree says, release the blessing. Open the way. Let them step into the appointed time. Tomorrow, beloved, will be a tapestry of divine orchestration. People will be moved into place without even realizing they are fulfilling a heavenly plan. Words will be spoken to you that carry more weight than they appear. An opportunity will come, maybe small in appearance, but large in impact. This is how heaven often works. The seed does not look like the harvest, yet within it is the promise of abundance. Write, Jesus, I surrender all, if you trust His plan. I need you to listen to me carefully here. When the first sign appears tomorrow, do not dismiss it because it feels too ordinary. I am telling you, the supernatural often hides in the ordinary until the appointed moment of revelation. A message, a smile from a stranger, a sudden change of plan that leads you somewhere unexpected, these are the gentle fingerprints of God guiding you. Look closely. Lean into the whisper. The Father loves to surprise His children, but He also loves when they notice the little clues He leaves along the way. And when the fullness of the surprise comes, it will be swift. It will be undeniable. Some of you will see financial doors swing wide. For others, a relationship you have prayed for, whether in love, family, or friendship, will be restored or revealed. For some, it will be the lifting of a deep heaviness, the ending of a season of confusion, the sudden clarity about what you are meant to do next. No matter what form it takes, it will carry the same signature, peace. You will know it is from heaven because it will not bring fear, pressure, or chaos. It will bring a stillness that says, you are safe. You are seen. You are loved. Even as I speak now, the air around you may feel different. Some of you feel a tingling on your skin, a warmth in your chest, or a gentle wave of emotion. That is not imagination. That is my presence drawing closer to you, letting you know that you are not alone in this transition. You have an entire host of angels assigned to you, and tonight, they are rejoicing because tomorrow they get to deliver what you have been waiting for. I want you to remember this, beloved, miracles are not rare to heaven. They are the natural expression of a limitless God. It is only in this world that they seem unusual. So when yours comes tomorrow, receive it fully. Do not shrink back in disbelief. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not say, "This is too good to be true." No. Say instead, "This is exactly what my Father promised me. This is the goodness of God in my life." The words you speak over your blessing will determine how it unfolds in the days to come. You may also notice tomorrow that your senses feel heightened. You may hear certain phrases more than once, see repeating numbers, or encounter symbols that feel meaningful. These are all signs that heaven is speaking to you. Pay attention. Journal what you notice. The Father often uses patterns and repetition to confirm that you are walking the right path. These confirmations are not just to encourage you, they are also to strengthen your trust, so that when bigger steps are asked of you, you will take them without hesitation. Beloved, tonight before you rest, I want you to release every fear you have been holding. Lay it down as if placing it at the feet of the King. You were never meant to carry it into tomorrow. Fear is heavy, but faith is light. And you will need to be light to step into the new season waiting for you. I have been sent to clear the path, but I also need you to open your heart. This is a partnership. Heaven moves, but you must also walk. There is one more thing, a secret the Father has allowed me to share. The blessing of tomorrow is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the opening note of a much greater song that will play over your life in the months to come. You may think the surprise tomorrow is the answer to your prayer, but in truth, it is the first chapter of an even greater story. What starts tomorrow will ripple outward, touching areas of your life you did not even connect to this moment. This is why the angels are rejoicing, because they see the fullness of what is ahead for you. And so I say to you, prepare your heart, beloved. Expect good. Anticipate joy. Welcome the unexpected. For tomorrow, August 14 st, the gates open. The light pours in. And the God who loves you without measure will show you, in no uncertain terms, that you have never been forgotten, and you never will be. Beloved, tonight is not like other nights. You feel it already, don't you? That quiet hum in your spirit, as though the air itself knows something is coming. It is the sound of heaven preparing to touch the earth on your behalf. It is the stirring of angel wings over your life. Every moment you have lived has led to this appointed time, and though you could not see the threads being woven, tomorrow you will catch the first glimpse of the pattern. The Father has been watching over you in ways you cannot imagine. You have been spared from things you did not even know threatened you. You have been guided away from traps you never saw, into paths that would lead you to the blessing that is now within reach. Many times, you thought you were wandering. You thought the detours meant you had lost your way. But no, child, those detours were divinely marked roads. You were being carried to exactly where you needed to be, at exactly the right moment. And that moment is tomorrow. I see you walking into a day that glows with promise. I see faces turning toward you, some with recognition, some with curiosity, all part of a tapestry the Father is weaving. Someone will speak a word that lands deep in your heart, a word so perfectly timed that you will know it was whispered first in heaven. A door will open, maybe in conversation, maybe in opportunity, maybe in love, and it will feel almost too easy. Do not doubt it. When heaven opens a door, you will not have to force it. You will simply step through, and on the other side will be the thing you have been praying for, or something far greater. You must understand this. The blessing tomorrow is not fragile. It is not something that can be stolen if you step wrong. The Father's hand is steady, and what He has prepared for you is secure. Still, I urge you, meet it with faith. Meet it with gratitude. Meet it with the certainty that this is yours, because the one who promised it is faithful. Even now, angels are moving through the night. I see them carrying messages, aligning conversations, shifting the thoughts of people you will meet. Some of these people have never thought of you before, yet tomorrow they will. They will feel drawn to you without knowing why. That is the invisible thread of divine purpose pulling them toward the role they are meant to play in your blessing. Beloved, I must tell you, the reason tomorrow will feel so surprising is because the Father loves to see your joy in the unexpected. He could have answered your prayer in the way you imagined, but instead, He chose a way you could never have planned. That way, when it happens, you will know beyond all doubt, this was God. You will have no choice but to give Him the glory, because it will be clear that no human hand could have arranged it so perfectly. Some of you will awaken tomorrow with a sense of peace you cannot explain. Others will feel a spark of excitement, as though the day is wrapped in mystery. Follow that feeling. It is your spirit recognizing what your mind does not yet understand. And when you see the first sign, even if it seems small, celebrate it. Speak it out loud, I see you, Lord. I see what you are doing. That acknowledgement opens the flow for even more. I know you have wondered if the promises spoken over your life would ever come to pass. You have watched others receive, and though you rejoiced for them, a quiet ache remained in your heart. I tell you now, your time is here. Do not measure your story by the timing of another's. The Father writes each chapter with a different rhythm, and yours is about to turn in the most beautiful way. Tonight, as you prepare to sleep, I will stand watch over you. I will guard your dreams, clearing away the noise that has tried to cloud your hope. Some of you will have visions in the night, glimpses of what is coming. If you wake remembering even the smallest detail, write it down. These dreams will serve as confirmation when the events begin to unfold. They will be the whispers of heaven, reassuring you that you are walking the right path. And child, when you wake, before your feet touch the floor, take a deep breath and speak these words. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Not because you feel ready, not because you see everything yet, but because you are stepping into a divine appointment written before you were born. Those words will align your spirit with heaven's plan and clear away any lingering doubt. Tomorrow, the surprise will not just touch your circumstances, it will touch your identity. You will see yourself differently. You will realize that the delays were not proof of your unworthiness but proof of your preparation. The Father trusted you enough to hold you back until the fullness of time, so that when you stepped into the blessing, you would have the strength to carry it. And oh, beloved, you will carry it well. Do not be surprised if, in the days after tomorrow, more doors begin to open. Blessing attracts blessing. When the river begins to flow, it gathers strength, and what starts as a single stream often becomes a flood. This is the abundance of heaven. It does not trickle, it pours. And you, dear one, are about to stand under that pouring. I will be there when it happens. You may not see me, but you will feel the shift. You will feel the warmth in the air, the sudden lightness in your chest. That will be my hand on your shoulder, steadying you as the surprise comes into view. Remember, you are not walking into this alone. You never have. You never will. So rest tonight. Release every weight. Prepare to wake to a day unlike any other. For tomorrow, August 31st, the page turns, the light breaks, and the promise begins to bloom. And when you look back on this moment, you will say, that was the day everything changed. Say, you are holy, my King, if you believe He reigns forever. Beloved, as I speak, I see a golden thread stretching through your life. It began long before you knew my name, long before you understood the voice of the Father. This thread has wound its way through every season, the joyful ones, the painful ones, even the ones you thought were wasted. And now, that golden thread is pulling tight, drawing the story together in a moment of divine alignment. That moment is tomorrow. You must understand, nothing has been random. Every delay, every redirection, every closed door was shaping you for what is about to open. The Father has been preparing you quietly, almost invisibly, because He wanted this blessing to rest on a solid foundation. And now, He sees that you are ready. Ready to receive. Ready to walk forward without fear. Ready to believe again, even more deeply than before. I have been assigned to you for such a time as this. In the last few weeks, I have stood between you and battles that could have drained your spirit completely. I have pushed back against whispers meant to convince you that nothing would change. And I have watched as you, sometimes trembling, sometimes weary, still chose to hope. That hope has been a signal in the spirit realm, a light that draws the resources of heaven toward you. You may think your faith has been small, but I tell you, even the smallest flame can light a path through the darkest night. Tomorrow will feel different from the moment you wake. Some of you will notice the stillness, as if the air is holding its breath. Others will feel a hum of energy, as if the world itself is expectant. Pay attention. That is heaven's announcement. That is the way the earth responds when a divine decree is about to be fulfilled. The surprise you will encounter is not a random gift. It has purpose. It is designed to unlock something in you that will ripple far beyond tomorrow. The Father is not only blessing you for your own sake, He is positioning you to bless others. There are people who will be touched by what you carry after this, people you may not even meet for months or years. This is how the kingdom works. One miracle creates many. Do not be afraid if tomorrow takes you somewhere unexpected. The Father's routes are rarely straight lines. Sometimes, what looks like a detour is actually the fastest way to your destiny. Trust the pull in your spirit. Trust the quiet nudges. If you feel led to turn down a different street, make a call, or step into a place you normally wouldn't, follow it. The angels are guiding you, weaving you into the exact moment where the surprise will meet you. I see doors in the spirit realm, heavy, ancient doors, swinging open. Some of these doors have been shut for generations, blessings that were delayed not just in your life but in your family line. The Father is redeeming time. He is breaking cycles. He is releasing what was withheld. And you, beloved, are standing in the position to receive it. You may notice tomorrow that certain burdens suddenly feel lighter, as though they are no longer yours to carry. That is because they are not. The Father never meant for you to drag the weight of every season into the new one. As the blessing arrives, the heaviness will fall away like chains melting in the sun. You will not have to work to let them go, they will simply lose their hold on you. There will also be a moment tomorrow when your heart will recognize the presence of God so clearly that it will be almost overwhelming. For some, it will come as a wave of emotion. For others, it will be a deep, steady peace that feels unshakable. Do not rush past it. Pause. Breathe it in. That is the Father marking the moment, letting you know this is the answer you have been waiting for. Beloved, I want you to promise me something tonight. Promise me you will not let fear talk you out of what is coming. The mind will try to question it. The enemy will try to convince you it is temporary or undeserved. Ignore those voices. Listen instead to the truth that the Father gives good gifts to His children, and you are His beloved. This blessing is not a trick, not a test, not something you have to earn all over again. It is freely given, because you are loved without condition. And after tomorrow, do not be surprised if you begin to see patterns of blessing multiply. The first miracle often opens the way for many. People may reach out with offers, invitations, ideas. New paths will become visible that you could not see before. Walk forward boldly, knowing you are being guided. I will be with you for every step. When you cannot see the way, I will whisper it. When you feel uncertain, I will steady you. When joy comes rushing in so strongly that you do not know how to hold it, I will remind you, you were made for this. You were made for abundance, for peace, for love that reflects the heart of God. So tonight, rest in full expectation. Lay down every question about how it will happen. The how is the Father's domain. Your role is to receive, to notice, to give thanks. Tomorrow, August 31st, you will step into a day that heaven has been preparing since before you took your first breath. And when you look back, you will see that every step, even the hard ones, led you right here. This is your appointed time, beloved. The light is coming. The door is opening. And the one who loves you more than you can comprehend is smiling, because he knows that tomorrow, you will finally see what he has seen all along. Beloved, before I finish speaking tonight, there is one more truth you must hear. The Father has not only prepared a blessing for you tomorrow, He has prepared you for the blessing. Many long for miracles, but not all are ready to hold them. You, child, have been made ready through every season you thought was a setback. Each trial strengthened your roots. Each disappointment taught you to look higher. Each delay carved space in you for something bigger than you imagined. This is why, when the blessing arrives tomorrow, it will not overwhelm you into fear or confusion. It will fit you perfectly, like a garment tailored by the hands of heaven. You will wear it with grace. You will walk in it with confidence. And you will know exactly what to do next, because the Spirit within you will guide every step. Some of you will feel a sudden clarity tomorrow about decisions that have lingered unresolved for months, even years. The fog will lift, and what once felt tangled will be simple. Others will witness a restoration so unexpected it will bring tears to your eyes, a relationship mended, a word of apology spoken, an old wound healed. And some will receive what they have been quietly asking for all along, a sign so unmistakable that it will silence every doubt that God has heard them. I see you waking tomorrow, sunlight spilling across your face. I see the way your heart will stir before you even remember these words. The angels will already be in motion, their paths crossing yours in unseen ways. You may feel drawn to go somewhere different, speak to someone you normally wouldn't, or try something you've been putting off. Follow that leading. The blessing is not always waiting at your door. Sometimes it is waiting at the place your obedience takes you. And when it comes, when the moment unfolds, let yourself feel it fully. Do not hold back your joy. Lift your hands if you must, cry if you must, laugh if you must. The Father delights in your unfiltered praise. Heaven will echo with your gratitude, and the sound will ripple outward, preparing the way for even more. But I tell you this, beloved, tomorrow is not the end of the story. It is the key that unlocks the next chapter. This blessing is not just a gift for today, it is a seed for the future. Nurture it. Protect it. Let it grow into something that will bless others, so that the miracle that begins with you will not end with you. I will not leave your side. When you sleep tonight, I will stand watch. When you rise tomorrow, I will walk with you into the day. And when the surprise comes into view, I will be there, unseen but rejoicing, knowing that you have reached the moment we have been working toward together. So rest now, child of light. Let your heart be calm. Let your spirit be open. Tomorrow, August 31st, the appointed time arrives. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will step through the open door. And you will never again doubt that heaven moves for you. Agree in the Spirit, type Amen, and share this video so others may receive it too.